Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New York Giants taking on the...
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Ooh, the juke. Now he opts for the spin. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. But taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago, 13 carries, 77 yards, and a touchdown. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And he's been a touchdown machine for this season. He's #1 in the league in rushing touchdowns. So that has to help the entire offense as a whole. Play action passes, other people have a chance to touch the football because if you're a defense, you absolutely have to key on him.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. The Broncos at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. On second down, a run with Hall. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Escaping the pressure right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. They'll run with Hall. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They are really moving did well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Breece Hall with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos will jump on top with a game. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out.
Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll be out right at the 35. 48 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On first down, right back to Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw here. And he's got his target, Harris. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 43. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 43. And down to the 36-yard line here. 2nd down and 3. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
They'll look to run with Hall. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Hall again. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Breece Hall. He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Broncos have taken the lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the... And now this offense comes back out onto the field. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
That's multiple times now he's tagged him with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
Back to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never...
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They'd lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football.
Second half starts with a run by Hall.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. So they were down by a touchdown. Probably just hoping the
And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And quickly they get to the line. Here's a 2nd and 7. Harris has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 46. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll roll him out right.
That pass complete to Deontay Hardy.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Gets around him. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Hall ought to give up the middle. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll try to run with Hall. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver.
Breece Hall.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year, as they have taken the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
They're looking for a spark defensively. When he went for that ball, probably thought he had a chance at the pick. Now, remember, they had 2 last week in the win. Obviously losing here.
Well, you talked about looking for a spark, and the best sparks are when you make big plays for your team, and he had that opportunity there. Couldn't haul it in, but that doesn't mean they're going to back off at all. They figured they can get one of those takeaways, they can spark their team to a win.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. This is caught. It's Hardy. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll look to throw again. Able to slither by.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's a give to Hall.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
82 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A handoff for Hall.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
He'll try again.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Breece Hall
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Broncos look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
And that rushing touchdown is 4.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
That pass is...
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here. And Denver getting set to take the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the on 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Gets past one man, and he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Back to throw here. And this is going to be intercepted. We say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game. Denver's offense now set to go. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the 1st. Now a 1st throw here in overtime. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Giants, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get another home date next week as the Patriots will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.
today.
From Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh.
It's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Denver Broncos.
At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Denver Broncos and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Coming out now, the Broncos. They'll look to throw here on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Hardy. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
It's hauled in by Hardy. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. He'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
It has to feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team because we talk about complimentary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the...
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Here we go on 2nd and 12. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown. Brandon Ayuk. 45 yards. And the Broncos lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2 touchdowns. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown. Now back to throw. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. On the draw, it's Hall. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Well, taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago. The hat trick +1, 4 trips to the end zone with his legs.
And, partner, you know how all the guys do when they do that little symbol now about eating, right? Keep feeding me, feeding me. They just kept feeding him, and next thing you know, he kept getting in the end zone.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Micah Parsons. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. This now a much closer game. Can't afford any more mistakes like he had on the last drive. Throwing the interception led to a touchdown. Close ball game, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. They're going to look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He'll drop to throw. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that is incomplete. The Broncos at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Steps away. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 23. This is Hall. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Hall again. Showed off the footwork, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Dancing to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll give to Hall. Finding space at the 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
just won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. They'll look to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we've reached halftime. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They are trying to snap. Looking to throw. A beautiful fake. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll set up a throw. He gets it complete to Harris. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll drop to throw. And he is into the end zone for the Denver touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. Denver's offense ready to go again. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, good move. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. And they're going to get this up to midfield. And they're going to speed things up here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. Good move at the 30. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
They try and run on 1st down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Steps away to his left. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. This will be caught inside the 10. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll run. It's Hall. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Now a dump off here complete, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And now they're in the hurry up. They'll run here with Hall. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They go play action here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Hardy. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. 67 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They'll run with Hall. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Here's Hall. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. One more time with Hall. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Breece Hall with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Now it looks like he'll throw here. On the move to his left. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Flushed out right. They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully. Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Broncos, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll return home next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
today. From Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's a special Halloween presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Denver Broncos taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
And normally in this spot we talk about passing numbers from last week, but this time it's all about the rushing. 3 times he found the end zone in his last ball game. He is a do-everything quarterback, and you have to expect we'll see him call his own number here as well.
Being chased out left. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession.